Hello guys, how's it going? This is me, Vic, the teacher. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to be talking about some words which are quite useful for you guys, and they are the idioms that they are not particularly about a subject, but what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be focusing on some idiomatic expressions that you could use it on a normal daily basis, okay? So let's get it started. The number one that we have got is basically, okay? A lot of time people use this word basically this, basically that. What does it mean by that, okay? So basically means when you're referring to the main subject or the important point of the feature of any situation. So for example, when you are talking about something which is really important, only then we use the word basically. I heard a lot of times my students are using the word, well, basically, basically. No, there is a meaning for that. I mean, I know this is a meaningless word. People try to use it all the time. So you could say when we're talking about a main subject, for example, why did Caroline decided not to buy this car? Well, basically because she wanted to buy a motorbike. That's why. Basically, Vic recovered well from the accident, although he has a still a slight scar on his hand. So basically, why I am teaching you these words is because your English could be improved. Okay, so that's number one is basically. Okay, the next one is that we're gonna be working on is it's a quite nice one. We use it a lot in the Britain. Is that I dread the thing. I dread to think. I dread means I hate the thing. So what you are trying to do is you are emphasizing on how bad you think a situation might be. So I dread the thing. What would happen if there was a fire in this building? I mean, I would really dread to think about that if there will be a fire in my flat. So you could use this kind of idiom a lot as well when you're talking about I dread to think about that. What will happen to my parents and what will happen to my family. I dread to think if there will be the third wave of the COVID, for example. It's something quite similar to I hate the thing. That all the exploration of Mars and everything, and people are forgetting about Earth, for example. I hate to think that he will do better than me in this competition, for example. So you could say, I dread to think. All right. The next one we have, I'm easy. Now, again, this is one of the idiomatic expressions that I heard a lot of people are using that. I'm easy, but you have to remember one thing. It means that when you are offered a choice, like I'm giving you two choices, like guys, either you decide that or that, and you could say, well, I'm easy, whatever. Hey, would you like a tea or coffee? I'm easy. I'll have what you are having, for example. Where would you like to go on holidays? A sea or the mountains. Well, I'm easy, so you could use it like that. The next one is as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. As a matter of fact. It means that when you are saying as a matter of fact what a truth about a situation is, you are being opposite of what has been just mentioned. So for example, I'm talking about something to you, and if I use the word as a matter of fact, it means I'm stating something which is opposite. So for example, your hotel was in the middle of the town, and so I suppose it was rather noisy. No, as a matter of fact, it was quiet, and they have a double glazing window, so we had, basically no sounds coming from outside. So, as a matter of fact, I gave you an opposite opinion about something, okay? I suppose your daughter will have left home by now. No, as a matter of fact, she's still at home and she's studying for her exams. So, again, I'm giving you an opposite opinion about it. So, when I'm talking about something, so is it true that you are changing your job? Well, as a matter of fact, no, I'm staying with the same company. So I'm staying in the same place. So as a matter of fact. All right. The next one is in the UK, we use it a lot, and that called as for goodness sake, for goodness sake, for goodness sake. So when you are surprised, shocked, annoyed, it's basically a better way of saying the F word, right? So next time you don't have to say, the F word, you could say, well, goodness sake, oh, goodness sake, Vic, come on, let's start the lesson. Oh, goodness sake, students, what are you doing? Just be quiet, give me some peace. So you could use a goodness sake, it's pretty nice. The next one is not to mention. I like that one a lot. Not to mention. Not to mention. It means when you wish to add a piece of information to emphasize what you are saying. So, for example, I'm talking about something like Jim has a lot of houses. He owns 5 houses in Warsaw. Not to mention 2 houses in London. So, not to mention, it means adding to that information. So, for example, why are you buying more clothes from Zalando? You have a wardrobe full of clothes. Not to mention, in your attic, there is a lot of clothes in the attic. So, why? Why did you download Why did you download the new game? Not to mention, in your computer, in your PlayStation, you have a lot of games. Why? So, not to mention. All right, the next one we have got is let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So, when you say let's see, when you are thinking about something or trying to remember something. So, this is a quite important sound, guys, because you don't have to say all the time, well, you could say, well, let's see. Hey, can you recommend me a really good restaurant in Minsk, Mazowiecki, or in Bonie, or in anywhere in Warsaw? So don't say next time, no, say, let's say, Vic, a good restaurant. So don't make this noise, don't make the sounds like, No, that's just terrible, okay? Try to do sounds like, let's see, okay, well, let me think, let's see. So it's just rather better. If you're thinking about something, you're trying to remember about something, you can say, let's see, let me see, where did I put my pen? So it's something like that, okay? The next one is you could always. So when you say you could always, when you are suggesting to someone what they might do. So, okay, Bartek, you need a place to stay tonight. You could always have my spare room. You can always sleep in my living room, for example. You could always. If you guys in Warsaw and if you need some help, you could always call me and I could able to help you. If I'm free, I'm gladly gonna love to help you guys. So that means you could always, okay? So the next one we have got is fat chance. Fat, like fat, chance, fat chance. And a lot of time people think that it means it's a good chance. If I say you have a fat chance, it means you have a really good chance. But that's not true. It's a myth buster. Oof. So when you say it's a fat chance, it means that you think there is no likelihood or possibility of something will happen. I don't think so. It's going to happen. So do you think that Lewandowski will score this goal against this team? Well, there is a fat chance because, his performance hasn't been that flourishing for the last few years. I wonder if mum and dad would let us have the party while they are in Krakow. Well, fat chance, I don't think so. So fat chance means I'm not sure if it's going to happen, okay? The next one is I haven't the foggiest. I haven't the foggiest. Fog is like it happens in the autumn time, in the winter time, when you don't see anything, right? So if I say you haven't the foggiest in an informal context, it's to emphasize that you do not know the answer of something. So for example, how often do trains run in Warsaw? You could say, I do not know, or you could say, I haven't the foggiest. So I always use my motorbike, so I haven't the foggiest. I haven't the foggiest. Where is Carolina? I haven't the foggiest. I have no idea. So don't use the cliche word all the time. I do not know, I don't know, I don't know. Just say I haven't the foggiest, okay? All right, boys and girls, are you with me? Right, focus. The next one is give or take. Give or take. So if you use give or take to show that number you mention is not exact, but it's approximately the correct. So you could say give and take is like, approximately. So I've been teaching in this company, give or take 2 months more or less. So I'm here for 10 years in this company. So I've been with this company for 10 years, give or take 2 months. So give or take means not exactly, but yeah, I do not know. Last year on my motorbike, I did 5,000 kilometers all over the Europe, give or take 10-20 kilometers, like plus minus. So you guys could use it. I want to sell my PlayStation 5 for how much? I don't know. Let's say 20,000 zloty, give or take. So plus minus. All right. The next one, quite popular in the UK, is how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How is it going? But if you say it fast, is how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? So when somebody says how's it going to you, they're asking you how are you and how the things you're getting on. So, hi Jack, how's it going? I haven't seen you for ages. So you could say, well, I'm all right. And what about you? How's it going? Like, yeah, I'm good. And you? I hear that you're studying Polish at university, and how's it going? So how's it going also could be also used like, and how is that going on in your life? So I know that you have changed the jobs, so how's it going, for example, right? Do you guys remember I told you about I dread to think? So there is a same one, it's called I hate to think, so you could use either of them. The next one also quite important, it's quite popular in America and in the UK, it's you never know. You never know. I think you have heard it many times, like you never know. So when you mean that it is possible that something might happen, although it seems very unlikely, so you could say you never know. You never know. I mean, what will happen to this COVID right now? So we don't know. So you never know if there will be cancellation or not. All right, the next one is not your life, not on your life, not on your life. So you use not on your life and you're emphasizing that you're definitely not going to do something. You will not do that for sure. So are you going to work this weekend? Not your life. I'm going to spend the day at the beach. So that's what I'm going to do. Would you like to help me with the garden, please? Not your life. I hate gardening. I can't do that. All right, the next one is tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like you heard it in a lot of Netflix and everything. People are saying, yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it, mate. So it's rather more American, but still it's getting popular in the UK as well. So when you say tell me about it in an informal context, it's to emphasize that you agree with somebody, often because you have had a similar experience or what they are talking about. So for example, if I'm talking about how difficult it is to find a flat in Warsaw, and you guys have already been to this kind of a situation, so you could say, yeah, tell me about it, Vic. Or if I'm playing a game, a Minecraft or Fortnite or something, and I know it's so difficult to win, so you could say, yeah, tell me about it. It takes so much time to keep a garden beautiful, meticulous, and in a very beautiful way. Yeah, you could say, tell me about it. I'm having to pay like, a gardener to take care of that. The traffic in Warsaw is just a nuisance. It's crazy. Gridlocks everywhere. Yeah, tell me about it. I'd worked there 5 years. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. These are some idioms that you can try to remember, try to practice. Watch this video, write it down, these words. And, the best thing to learn the idioms is to use them. If you're not going to use them, you're not going to learn it, okay? So try to use them. They're really basic one, and I'm pretty sure you could try to talk to somebody and to write to somebody on SMS or on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're using, TikTok. So try to do that, okay? So see you later. Have fun. Bye.